Hello everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I am so excited to make this video because it is my 2019 top 10 favorites. And on this video particularly, I'm going to be talking about my beauty favorites, but I'm not going to include my eyeshadow palettes because I am going to be doing a separate video on those because the eyeshadow palettes are my obsession and I could not just pick one. So I decided, you know what, let me just make a separate video and show you my top 10 that I tried out last year. I am recording this already in January because time got away from me and the holidays came and I didn't have time to make this video, but I figure, you know what, I'm gonna make it because I love watching these videos and I figure maybe someone might like to know what my favorites were. Also, I haven't made a video like this in months, maybe, probably, so I am a little rusty. So I might sound a little awkward. But either way, let's go ahead and get started and I'm going to show you my top 10 favorite for 2019. Alright, so I have them all set up inside this little baggie, which by the way, honorable mentioned. I love this makeup bag. I picked it up because I've been wanting a PVC makeup bag. And all the ones I kept seeing on like Amazon and everywhere else, they were really small. And this one's like a 9 by 6, I want to say. I forget the dimensions, but it's really big. It fits a lot of makeup. It's very wide, so it fits like all my daily makeup and my brushes, so I really love it. Of course, anything I mention on this video I will make sure to link below, but just really quickly wanted to mention that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go kind of like in the order that I would put it on and show you guys the products. I don't have a favorite for every single category. I don't think. No, I don't. Alright, so first up I have this Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. And this one became a favorite of mine after I watched Taylor Wynn and Jam Beauty. They did, or Jessica Braun, they did a video together and they both talked about how this is one of Taylor Wynn's favorite, and then it became Jessica's favorite. So I was like, you know what, I love watching both of their videos. I like a lot of the recommendations, so I figure I need to give this a try. So I picked it up and it's the pink one. I think there's two different ones, but it's the pink one that I'm talking about. And I typically just put like a pea-sized amount, just kind of dab it on my fingers and then just pat it on my nose, my forehead, and my chin, which is where I have like the most texture, I guess you can say. I don't have texture on my nose as much, but I do have a lot of pores. And this thing works so well. I'm wearing it today. Of course, you can't see it because I have makeup on, but I love how it makes my makeup look on top of it. It just really does reduce the pores. I feel like it's the one that I found that does the best job so far. I've tried other ones and they have that silicone feel, and this one doesn't. I don't like that silicone feel, so that's why I really enjoyed this one. And for the amount that you use, this will last you forever, and it is a drugstore. Alright, up next I have this foundation, and this one is by Beauty, and I use mine in S04. And this one does come with a pump, as you guys can see. And this foundation, I got it because Mariah Leonard, it's funny, I think most of these products are going to be recommended by someone. I should make a video of what products have I bought because of an influencer, and probably 90% of my products will be because of that. Stellar Beauty, it's a brand that I never really looked into, never really heard much about, but she started saying how she really liked their foundation and it was one of her top favorites. And a lot of the stuff that she recommends I really enjoy, so I figured I would give it a try. So I put it in my wish list because this does cost, I think, like $40 or something like that, and that's a little much for me to pay for a foundation. This has been on sale for quite a while, which now that I'm thinking about, makes me fear that this might be discontinued. I'm hoping not, because this foundation, it's so nice. It is the one that I'm wearing on my face right now, and it's super lightweight. It's very, I would say, watery, so when you put it like on the back of your hand, it definitely kind of drips down. The coverage that it gives, I would say it's like medium to full coverage, maybe more medium, but it's super pretty finish. It's like a satin finish, and it just looks so pretty on the skin. It barely settles into my lines, but it was one that I would definitely recommend to check out if you haven't yet, and it's really good, and I'm hoping that it's not getting discontinued because I'll be so sad. These, wow, These changed my life in 2019. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Wow. I bought originally the shade Golden Beige, and it's a little dark for me, so I picked up light beige, and I either mix the two. If I'm like in the middle of my tan, if I'm too tan, I use Golden Beige. If I'm not tan at all, I use light beige. But this concealer, as soon as I bought it and I wore it the first time, I fell in love. It just looks so beautiful under the eyes. It's hydrating. It's not cakey. It doesn't settle into my lines very much. The coverage is perfect. It works well if you want to use it just as a foundation. I've done that a bunch of times. I have no idea how much I have left. The amount that it comes with is 0.5 ounces, and that's a lot for a concealer. Let me see. So just as a comparison, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind is 0.2 ounces, and these ones are 0.5 ounces. So these ones are pretty much double your average concealer, and they are pricey. They're about like $20, but I've bought them on sale a lot of times. Too Faced has a sale, or Ulta will have a sale, and you can pick these up for a discount, and that's when I picked mine up. But honestly, I would pay full price for these because they're so good. Then up next, I have a face powder, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I wear mine in Fair Light 10. This is my second one. I finished a whole powder last year, and I don't think I had it at the beginning of the year. I'm not sure when I originally bought it, but this powder is so good. It is $7, lightweight, but it sets your makeup beautifully. It does not make it look cakey. I have dry skin. This does not emphasize my dry skin. It just sets it so pretty, but then you go over it with spray and it just sets down. Oh my gosh. I love this powder, and obviously this is my second one, and I'm going to continue to buy it. The shade, it's kind of odd because I'm usually, obviously, I'm not fair or light. I usually like a light medium, and the light medium was kind of like an orange shade. Terrible. It darkened my whole face. So the shade range, I would say it's a little weird. I would say go up on shades, and it's amazing. And it comes like this. It does make a huge mess. Up next, I have, I would say 2 bronzers but they're different. So I'm gonna talk about this first one. It's by Milani, and this is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in Sunkissed number 2. And this bronzer is beautiful. Does it smell like something? Does this go up? No. Okay, so this bronzer came out, I believe, last year, and I picked it up because everybody was raving about it. Everybody was going wild, and I was like, you know what? FOMO, and I picked it up. I love the shade. It matches me perfect. It creates the most beautiful bronze look ever, and it doesn't look fake. It looks very natural because of the tone. It's more like a cool tone, as you guys can see. It's not very warm, so it's like perfect for my skin tone. If you're near my skin tone and you haven't tried this, you definitely should. It is definitely like dry. It doesn't feel buttery when you're like touching it, but I don't know, it's just so pretty. I love the formula. It never looks like patchy on my skin. I never over apply it, so it doesn't look heavy, and I don't know, it's just such a pretty shade, such a pretty product. Milani did so good on this one. Then the other bronzer I want to talk about, it's a cream bronzer, and this is by Milk Makeup. It's the matte bronzer in shade Baked. Oh man. Okay, so this was a journey to get. I kept trying to get it. It kept running out of stock. I would go into Sephora, they didn't have it. I would go into Milk Makeup, they didn't have it. They would run sales, it would disappear, and it was a mission trying to get this. I'm not so much of a cream product kind of person, but this thing is amazing. Like on days that I want to wear like light makeup and I don't want to wear a lot, I just get my brush, swirl it, and just kind of tap it on my cheeks, and it creates the perfect bronze look. It never looks cakey, never looks heavy. It's not super sticky. If you don't like sticky textures, I would say you can set it with powder on top. I love using the Milani alongside with this, and they look beautiful together. That's what I'm wearing right now. The amount of product that you get on here is crazy. You get 1 ounce product, and this is what it looks like right here. And as you guys can see, there's still like a little bit of a hump, I guess you can say, on top. And I've never screwed this up since I bought it, and I've been using this like non-stop. So Colourpop is a brand that I truly love. I love a lot of their products. I love their bronzers, their eyeshadows, their lip glosses, their eyeliners, their mascara. A lot of products are good. One of the products that have stood out for me the most has been their highlight. The shade I have here, I want to say, is Hello Kitty. This one's one that I continue to reach for. As you guys can see, it's pretty used up. I don't know if you guys can see like the dent in it. I love wearing this. The one I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. I have it on my brow bone. I have it on my inner corner, and I love it. It's such a, like, let me see. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it right there, but oh my gosh, it's such a pretty shade. It's like a pearly kind of like pink shade. I don't know, it's just so pretty. It gives you the prettiest glow. You can use a little bit to make it look natural. You can build it up and make it look very bam in your face. They usually come just like singles, and then you can buy this little compact for like $1 or something and make it into a compact. You can add them to your Z palette and create your own palette, and it's beautiful. It's affordable. It's a really good formula. They have a ton of different shades, and it's one that I would definitely recommend checking out. Their highlights. 3 products left. Next up, it is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I believe they came out with this year. I'm not exactly sure, but I wear one of their darkest shades. I hate that e.l.f. doesn't put any shades on their stuff. You have no idea what it's called, but at least they put the name of the product. But this is what the wand looks like right here. And it has like little fibers in it, but I love the way this sets my makeup. It is super affordable, but it works so well. It's probably one of the best ones I've tried lately, just because the other one I had got discontinued by Maybelline, and then Fenty Beauty made their brow, what is it, bubble brow, that got discontinued, so maybe this will be too. I don't know. I'm hoping not, but this is a really good product. It sets your brows perfectly. It gives them like, they're never crunchy, but they stay in place. And if you have wild brows like I do, my brows go down. All my brows go down. So after I'm done setting them with any brow gel that doesn't work very well, I can tell, because in an hour, my brows will be all just facing down. This does not do that. This sets them in place, but it doesn't leave them crunchy. And it's really good. I really like it. If you have any recommendations, oh, actually it does say here, brunette. That's the shade. If you have any recommendations for brow gel for wild brows, let me know in the comments below. Then we have one that I believe I talked about last year already, and it's, again, one of my favorites. There has not been any other ones that have surpassed it. I can't find any better ones. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. This thing is amazing. I'm not wearing mascara. Hold, please. We're back. What I was saying was, actually, I don't remember what I was saying, but what I was going to say, or what I wanted to say, was that Lancome Monsieur Big. It's still my favorite. I love how it makes my lashes look. My sister used this. She has eyelashes that go straight down, and she actually did not like this. She said that it didn't really curl her eyelashes. So I'm not sure this would work for everyone. I'm not sure if maybe you need to curl your eyelashes more to make it work. I don't know. My lashes are naturally curly, so this kind of enhances the curls, and I feel like it makes them look voluminous, big, dark, and black, and it's such a good mascara. It's still my favorite. I've loved it already 2 years in a row. I've used other ones. I have other ones that are still good, and I really like them, like the Lash Princess by Essence mascara. That one's a really good one. It's super affordable. It's like $5. This one is $20. However, this one, do not, and I repeat, do not pay full price for. These always go on sale for like the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta. Macy's will have them on sale. Sephora sometimes will have them on sale. So this is not one that I ever pay full price for. I always buy it for like 50% off, which makes it even more worth it. I would pay full price for it, but you don't need to. So Why would you? This is the second year in a row favorite. I believe I mentioned this last year as well. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And this is amazing. I'll put my powder on, like I said, for the Maybelline. Then I put this on and it just sets it so beautifully. I don't know if it extends like the wear of my makeup, like if it makes it last longer, I don't know. But it definitely makes it look beautiful. It makes it look so flawless and I love it. The spray on it, do you guys see that? It's so fine. Oh, I love it. At first, you kind of feel like nothing's going on. Like you spray it and you're like, where did it go? But then you get a few seconds and you can totally feel it on your face. I don't know. It's just such a thin mist. It's amazing. Like right now I feel on my legs and I can totally feel it, but it's amazing. It also smells really nice. It has like a nice fresh scent. So if you're sensitive to smells, I don't think you would mind this because it's not super strong. I find it kind of pleasant. I feel like, I don't know, it's a step that I enjoy at the end of wearing on my makeup or at the end of putting my makeup on. I love putting this on. I look forward to it. And I'm cheating. I'm going to have 11 because this is my video and I do whatever I want. So for my 11th product, I have, I would say more of a category, I guess. I fell in love with lip glosses, more so brands. So these are brands that I really liked their lip glosses and I wanted to mention all 4 of them because I couldn't choose one and I will not choose one. So I'm going to go really quickly over them. The first one is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow and it's a mini. This one's one that I got last year for Christmas and I love it. As you guys can see, it's still going strong. You don't need a lot. You don't need to apply like too much for it throughout the day and it holds up really, really well when you're eating or whatever. Next one is by Dose of Colors. Their lip glosses are all amazing as well. This one specifically is in shade Messy Bun. You guys will see my favorite shades are kind of like nude pink, but this is what this shade looks like right here. And this one has, they all have doe foot applicators, of course, but it looks like this. And I love this shade. I love this color. I love the formula. I feel like it's thick enough so that it lasts you for quite a while, but it's not sticky. And yeah, it's one that I really like. Then we have Beauty by Pop Sugar, and this shade is Be the Boss Lip Gloss. Again, as you guys can see, this one's also a kind of nudie pink. This one also has a doe foot applicator. And I love this formula as well. Also lasts you a long time, not sticky, very beautiful. All these are pretty high coverage except for the Gloss Bomb. This one's not super high coverage, but you can still see it on your lips. And then last but not least is the Persona lip glosses, and this one I have it in Honey Gloss, but actually I like all the shades that she currently has out. I've bought them all. Have I bought them all? I think I have them all, I'm not sure, but it's really, really beautiful. Also, what I like about this one is that it does have good for your lips kind of ingredients. So it has like, I think avocado oil and a few other things. So it's good for your lips. It will hydrate them and it will make them feel nice if you're feeling kind of chapped or whatever. I would recommend any of these, but I wanted to cheat and add them. So that completes all my favorites for 2019. I loved every single one of these products. Continue to reach for them, like I said. And yeah, just wanted to share them with you guys. Like I said, all these products will be linked in the description box below. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite product of 2019 was. I would love to know. Maybe I'll try it out. Maybe it's something I haven't seen yet. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate if you would do so. And I'll see you guys on my next video.